Part of our video. I just have a couple questions to answer from the video that I posted last week that I couldn't get past my 15 minutes, so I'm gonna finish answering the questions for you all, and like kind of part 2 of the Brave Writer Q&A. So the question is, what projects would you recommend for a second grader new to the curriculum? I will start, like, for the reading, for the guides, I will start the second grader in a quiver or arrows, depending how well they read. But I think maybe start with the quiver of arrows, and maybe with the jotted down projects. And you can either not have them write a little bit more than you jot down the things for them. But I will start there. I will start a second grader with a quiver of arrows, and the writing projects I will start with the jotted down. Okay, so that will be my recommendation. How long do lessons take each day, and do I do it every day? I don't see Brave Writer as lessons. We just kind of just some things that just flow with our day. But if you want to count, like, how long do we do our read aloud? Sometimes we're reading 15 minutes. Sometimes we'll sit here and read for 30-40 minutes. It depends how much we're liking the book. The arrow guide, when we work on our arrow guide, between about 15-20 minutes tops. We never work on arrow guide more than that. When working on a project, also we take a small amount of time and work on those on the project each day. But they're not, like, I don't see them, Brave Writer, as lessons. I see them as just time you're spending with your children, enjoying literature and doing copy work. So it all depends how much time you want to take on doing all these things. That makes sense. The last question I have here: will Brave Writer be enough for spelling, or do I need to supplement? For now, I think it all depends on your kid. And in all honesty, my kid, she's a really good speller. So I feel at this point we don't need anything extra. What we do, copy work is great for working on spelling and grammar. When your kids are copying good literature, they see it, and we study it, and then they copy it, and then you dictate it to them. They are, by copying good literature, they are learning grammar, they're learning spelling. I have learned so much just by working on these arrow guides, things that you forget when you were in school. One of the things that we do is, we pick a couple words. We look through the passage. Sometimes the passage will give you some words that are usually tricky for kids, and you'll work on those words. But sometimes we will look at the passage, and I'll ask her, what of these words do you think will give you trouble? And she'll pick the ones. Sometimes I'll pick some ones that I know she might have hard time spelling, and sometimes she'll pick one and say, hey, I really have a hard time spelling this word, let's work on this one. Like, she picked a couple this week for our passage that I knew she was having some trouble with, and she just practiced writing them. But if you think your child needs something else, go ahead and find something else that might work for your kids. The only thing other than Brave Writer that we have used is we used Spelling You See, and we have used All About Spelling. All About Spelling is a great program, but it's very parent intensive, and it's long lessons, and they teach the rules really well. But the lessons are long. And spelling, All About Spelling, Spelling You See, it follows a lot of, it does work on copy work and dictation. So I think, that will be, those are really good. Also, they practice finding, the different, spelling patterns, and they find them on the passages, they highlight them. And so those will be the ones that, those are the only two that I have used. So you can go and check them out. But of those two, the one that I found easier to implement was the Spelling You See, and it is a great program, and so you could go and check it out. So these are the last 3 questions that I had. I hope you guys watched the video, the first video, part 1, that got cut off. Gets cut off at 15 minutes. I cannot post anything more than 15 minutes because I post from my phone. And so I just wanted to finish the questions. If you have any more questions, make sure you post them below. And also, I will recommend for everyone that wants to learn more not learn more about Brave Writer, no, but just wants to learn how to bring enchantment into your homeschool, how to change some of the parenting things that you've been doing, just to find some joy in your homeschool and joy in your home. I truly recommend the Brave Learner. It comes with a companion guide that you can print out and just kind of work like a study guide to work through it, and it's been great. I learned a lot of things before from watching Julie, but this book, it has a lot more than what Julie talks in her podcast. It's just some new content in here, and it's just great. I'm almost done with it. I'm gonna go back and read it and take more notes and just start applying things that are in the book. So you haven't gotten it, go ahead and get it. I'm gonna put a link below so you can get it on Amazon. It's an affiliate link, and it's not any you don't get, you have to pay anything extra. It just helps me, I get a percentage of your purchase just to help my family a little bit. So we'll put that below, and I will put also a link for any of the Brave Writer products you can go ahead and buy. I know if you want to buy them, there are a free arrow that you can try, and a free boomerang, and I think there's a quiver arrows also. They use some free ones that you can go ahead and try, and so see if there's something that you would like to do. I think that's a great place to start, is the arrow guides. So thank you so much for watching. This was a fun video answering questions about Brave Writer. I hope I made sense, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my homeschooling videos. Bye.